It takes a lot of energy to be a leader of change. You roll it out, you communicate the change, and then you get this like tidal wave of reactions of resistance and frustration and anger and fear. And just as things start to quiet down, you get another one as you're implementing it because people are facing the reality. It takes a lot out of you. And every little bit, in the morning even when you get to work, you may run out of the energy you need in order to be compassionate and inspiring like they need you to be. Let me show you. If you start the morning with a full night's sleep, then you may have a full cup of energy, hopefully. Unfortunately, if you start and you haven't been sleeping well because you've been worrying about this, that's already a hole in your cup. Okay, then you get up and you start walking around, you start tripping over things, and it's like, oh, it's another hole in the cup. Okay, well then you go and you want to eat breakfast, and what you want for breakfast isn't there, and you open the refrigerator and that carton of milk is empty. Who put that carton in there? That's another hole in your cup. And then you go to your closet and you pull out your favorite shirt, and guess what? That button's missing, you didn't put it on, you can't wear that shirt. That's another hole in your cup. And then the kids are running around crazy, you know, they don't want to go to school and you have to deal with that. That's a hole in the cup. And then you get out, and you get into traffic, oh my, that's a couple holes in the cup, right? And then you get to the office and your best performer comes and says to you, I can't stand this anymore, I just don't even know if I can work here. All right, so you have to sit down with him, and that's a hole in the cup. And then you sit down, and how many emails do you have? All right, now you've got all these holes in your cup. Well, how much energy do you think you have left to deal with change? So what do? If you go to the Ning, you're going to find a self-care checklist. And the checklist is going to cover your relationships, your finances, your health, your well-being, and your environment. And as you go down the list and check it off, you're going to find where your holes in the cup are. And as you start to fill these in, you're going to be filling in your personal foundation, so you can become the leader of change you really want to be.